Hi Rockets, I'm your news host, and on behalf of the NHS administration, I'd like to welcome you back to 2022-23, the last year that Neenah High School will be at the 1275 Tullar Campus. We've got a lot to unpack with this episode, so let's get started with this week's sports update. Okay, now, how am I supposed to?
Guys. All right, so basically our job is to get the crowd into the game. We got to get some cheering guys, all right? We're seeing a lot that the freshman group mainly, freshmen.
Get it all.
You guys got to get loud, all right?
Especially on third downs even. When you see the 3 on the sticks, third downs, just start yelling, stomping, just make noise.
On defense. We want to be quiet for our offense.
Just yell.
We're also there to have a good time at the football games.
Yes.
Not make anybody sad. Excited for the football games and all sports.
Yes. We just need to be loud for our players, right?
Once you're loud, it's a lot more fun. Trust me, y'all. You're involved. It's a lot more fun.
Yep.
You just gotta get out there. You gotta get out there. Be outgoing. Let's get loud.
Come on.
Woo!
Get engaged. Here we go.
Yeah, this is my first football game of the year. Actually, it's the first one at home. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, no, this is really fun.
21-7, we're doing good.
Yeah, Neenah's doing really good. Yeah.
Go Neenah!
Yeah, go Neenah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm going to interview menasha people. I have been told by the members of the Rocket Rowdies that they're not nice people. I mean, it's a normal thing for journalists to risk their lives or whatever, but I'm gonna go and talk to people and see what they think of this game.
I'm proud of our game. We could be doing better, but I'm so proud. Hopefully we win.
Our games are going well. We won our match today.
Yeah, we won 6-3, 6-3 against Kimberly. Overall, everybody's doing pretty good. I think everybody's winning right now, which is awesome.
Did you play singles or doubles?
We played doubles.
Together?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We're number 1.
Number 1 double.
We have our Neenah invite this Friday. It's going to be in the backside of Memorial Park, just right behind the high school. I'd like to see a lot of people come out this week. Girls varsity race starts at 6 o'clock, and then the boys varsity race starts at 6:30. That's when prime time starts. I'm glad to see some support. Let's beat Stevens Point this year.
Before we get carried away with all of these crazy numbers, we need to remember that we're inside a building that is still undergoing a heck ton of construction. Most students' class spaces will be generally unaffected, but there are still quite a few things students need to know, as well as some changes that may surprise our returning students.
The biggest updates that have taken place in the building over the summer took place up in the Conant end of the high school. So what used to be Mrs. Dorschner's room, Mr. Frost's room, those were 2 really large classrooms, and those have actually been cut down to 4 pretty traditional sized classrooms. If you keep going further down that hallway, down east where our old family consumer ed kitchen was, you'll notice a bunch of changes there as well. So Miss Santiago's old classroom was split into two as well. So there's 2 classrooms there where there used to be one. And the old family consumer ed kitchen was split into 2 classrooms. And there's actually a commons area that will be outside of those classrooms as well. Upstairs Conant, what used to be a number of science labs, kind of the same thing happened. So we cut a couple of those classrooms in half. In the cafeteria, the big change that you'll notice, there's a wall now in the middle of the cafeteria, which would allow us to split that room directly in half. And there's also going to be serveries on the east side of the cafeteria. So we're really hoping that allows us to get students through the lunch lines more efficiently. There was and is construction going on in our tech ed wing. We're hoping that that's done about 2 weeks into the school year. So as you look at your schedule, some science classrooms may be affected by that, but if you have any of our culinary courses, you're going to be in a temporary classroom for the first 2, maybe 3 weeks, but that will all be noted in IC, and your correct classroom that you'll start the year in should be listed on your schedule.
Parking this year will be a challenge to students. We're asking the students if they could please have some patience with us. The reason it's going to be a challenge, there's still construction going on at Neenah High School. Construction takes up a lot of equipment, a lot of materials, and unfortunately, both those things will be in various parking lots throughout the year. So please, if you do not have a parking space, you can always park along, I always suggest, Apple Blossom, which is by the baseball field, and then there's several spaces along Tullar Road as well.
We've closed campus for freshmen and sophomores. We have 3 lunch periods now, so hopefully there will be less students in there. We're not going to have students eating outside of the cafeteria. So because we're able to go to 3 lunches, all students that stay on campus will be eating inside of the cafeteria.
This week's weather will see plenty of sunshine with highs in the upper 70s. For those of you who are new, these episodes usually come out once a week at the beginning of the week. If you know of or have anything newsworthy happening around school, then feel free to send it in. Also, if you ever want to contribute to this news program, don't be shy and let me know. That's all for this week. Rockets be amazing.